Hi Libra, let's do your reading. We're going to look at the person on your mind, the person you're thinking about, and just kind of get real nosy on their current situation. What are they doing right now? What's the situation? What's the reason for it? Most likely thing to happen next, outcome, and just everything. Reading it real nosy. So this is a general reading. This is a general reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Just take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't force it. I just want to show you pre-shuffle real quick. So the Hermit, the Five of Cups. See how these are the first two, and it's like they're both surrounded by water. It looks like somebody's trying to escape or avoid an ending. But because they're trying to avoid an ending, it's causing them a lot of burden. Like they're being burdened by carrying the weight of something. This is going to be, you guys are going to need a strong reading. Because look at the inside. Look at the growth of this Death card. She's inside her rib cage. There's that growth, wanting to, you know, just escape. There's this expansion and growth. Somebody's being held back by a situation, and they're maybe plotting, planning, trying to figure out how to, you know, gracefully get out of it. This Nine of Pentacles is often wealth, but sometimes it's independence. You know, somebody's trying to break free of something, but they're avoiding, maybe waiting for the perfect time. We'll dive in. That's just pre-shuffle, so we'll see what comes through. So, how are you? Hope you guys are well. I feel like that whole I'm feeling like the Strength card, you know, and maybe the Temperance card, trying to plan or handle things properly, trying to figure out how to do it. Wow, the Empress. So the Empress, somebody who is loving, nurturing. So it looks like somebody needs to get out of something, but they're trying to handle it carefully. Okay, so present situation, yeah, feeling a little bit trapped or stuck. Really doing a lot of thinking about it, looking for it, discovering truth, seeing things differently. It's not getting better is what I'm getting. Okay. What are they doing now? Wheel of Fortune. See, look at that. See, it's the Wheel of Fortune is about change. So there is an element of money here. I don't see how that ties in yet, but there's also an element, possibly an element of children. Nurturing. But we've got the Wheel of Fortune, which is big change. Okay, could be destiny, but look at those gears. So in the very initial, you know, we got that trying to figure it out, trying to lots of gears turning. How do I handle this? What's the best scenario? Kind of somebody wants to get out of something or is trying to get out of something, but not sure how to do it, handle it gracefully without hurting people or without causing maybe a tower. They're trying to avoid a huge tower. But they're being more burdened, and it's kind of weighing on them heavier and heavier as the time goes on. So what's the reason for the situation? Interesting. I just pulled two. And they're kind of stuck to each other, huh? Okay. So this is like, there's Three of Cups. There could be children involved. But the Three of Cups is interesting. Three of Cups with the World card. I feel like it's something like trying to get out of something gracefully. Yeah, there's strategy. How many times did we say that? Strategy, Five of Wands. Conflict, bickering, discussion, could be gossip, competition, but there's a lot of strategy here and how to end a cycle. And probably a lot of voices, maybe too many opinions from friends, and like not wanting to be disgraced, or what are they going to say, or how do I handle this where I don't look like a, you know what type thing. Outcome, Devil. Interesting. So this is like that whole, what a tangled web we weave, you know, that whole, there's a lot of moving parts, but there's also, you know, it's kind of like we can't see everything. So the spider web, so you guys watch for spider webs, because this is making me feel like there's a sign in that, spiders or spider webs. But this is funny because I just saw a black spider on my walk a few hours ago, and I thought, how strange for that black spider just to be, it was in the middle of the street, just kind of sitting still. It's kind of a fuzzy black spider, and I thought, I just didn't want my dog, you know, Lucy, to step on it. Anyway, so so spider webs could mean something, but the spider web reminds us that there's, you know, the webs are in iridescent. So, and they're all these, you know, parts or all these strands are important, but we can't see them all. It's like there's a plan that's intricately woven. There's a path, but we can't see everything. So not everything will always make sense, but each one of these strands is still important. You know, so just because we can't see everything doesn't mean it's not there and it's not part of what's holding it up. So the Devil card in the outcome position. Oh, I don't like that. So somebody looks like they're trying to avoid something ending. But we're going to have to dive in because I'm not really clear on why. They're trying to avoid drama, I believe. We'll probably get the Queen of Swords. But here, in the doing of that, it's just creating more. It's like wasting time, and it's creating probably more scars. Okay, so let's start clarifying. What present situation, the person on your mind, Hangman. Holding back, not taking action on probably breaking free of something, starting something new, or freeing, you know, clearing that space. Why the Fool? Possibly dealing with a fire sign. It's almost like this person might be ashamed or hesitant for people to see that they want something different now. Does this make sense? Nine of Swords. Their dreams have changed. They've outgrown a situation, or they see clearly, but they don't want the repercussions of being, you know, spoken badly of, something like that. And then, what are they doing right now? The Wheel of Fortune. Nine of Wands. Jumping through fire hoops. What are they doing now? High Priestess. They're acting, I think. They're going along with something that they know is going in the wrong direction. What's the reason for this situation? Somebody just doesn't want that scenario anymore. You see these, this is strong right here. This Three of Cups and the World. This is a cycle ending. Tell me more about that. Three of Cups and the World. Yeah, I think there's probably too many opinions here. Like feeling like, how do I get out of this gracefully? How do I get out of this with the minimal, you know, outburst or repercussion? Or how do I get out of this without, it's slow and stable, handling it in a slow, stable way, maybe is feeling like it would be, just trying to handle something with grace, respect, you know. And there's the Page of Swords, which is, you know, trying to figure it out, like investigating, watching, looking into, how do I take these steps I need to take, but without the repercussions that are going to come with it. Three of Swords. So yeah, pain, heartbreak, break. There we have it again, the Five of Wands, a strategy. somebody's going to end up getting hurt. And I think that's what somebody's trying to avoid. Just got the Justice, saw the Justice card. Okay, let's look at the outcome again. The Devil. Why do we have a Devil for the outcome? Somebody's going to be, you know, I think it could be religion. I felt the Hierophant in the beginning. It's like somebody is going to, I kind of feel like this is exposed. Like, there's such a strong wanting to handle something gracefully. Look at that. There it is again. Why do we get the Devil card? I mean, the truth of the matter is, it looks like this somebody is just somebody harsh that is maybe not avoidable to handle. You try and try. The Queen of Swords. Why the Queen of Swords? Six of Swords. I feel like this person, somebody's trying to, like, take steps towards it being like separating themselves so it won't be such a blow to the other person. But I think it's probably still going to be a blow. Why am I saying that? Why do I feel that way? Maybe it's hurting someone else. By not taking the action to get in something, it's hurting something else. They may be hurting their relationships with someone else, and not know it. And I felt that Moon card. I feel like there's an element of somebody missing you, missing someone. Like, I'm missing someone so much that they can't even stand it. Let me pull one of those cards. I'm kind of sleepy. Are you guys sleepy? Yes, if you take appropriate action. Shoot, I didn't ask a question, did I? Any personal messages? This person... Oh, I know. I'll pull another deck. I don't know. I feel like it's just building. Somebody's feeling more and more burdened by dragging it out. But they're trying to save face, you know. I do not need your approval. So, see, they're trying to save face, whereas they should be not so worried about someone else. And this person is a people pleaser. What else? Yeah, I told you. I feel this. I miss you. Like, it's a strong I miss you. What about this? Yes, if you take appropriate action. I might need to pull a different deck for that. Oh my gosh. Watch for income. Oh my gosh. Look at the misuse. So that's what I was feeling, something really strong. Somebody's got to kind of probably let go a little bit of what others think, because I feel like the others that they're worried about what they think, that's not going to be really much affected by taking it slow. What can we not see? Four Cups. Just not taking action, but we have so much action. There's a lot of thinking about taking action, but there's not a lot of action. Maybe it's a mother that they're worried about letting down or upsetting. Yes, look at that. Oh my gosh, freaking Empress. Right when I said that, I said maybe it's a mother. So yeah, it has something to do with a mother and disappointing someone. But wow, yeah. I just don't feel like I'm getting it all. Oh my gosh, there's the Empress. I mean the Emperor, Empress. So it's this twin flame energy. But so what this tells me is somebody feels like they're, you know, tied to tradition, and maybe to get out of something would be considered a failure. So they're being super careful, even though they know they're going to do it, they want to do it, they're dragging it out. What does this have to do with? Okay, how does this person feel towards Libra? I feel like that's, yeah, I guess that could be your person, or it could be you. Roles could be reversed. Interesting, that was in the wrong deck. Okay, okay, so whoever the person that wants to be with, there's a big element of rejection. So somebody's feeling rejected. So as this person is dragging their heels to end things or get out of something politely and save face, by doing that, they're actually hurt. It's at somebody else's expense, not only theirs. It's at theirs and somebody else's expense. And I feel rejection. Like the person that is being patient, somebody else feels rejected and like, well, they're not important, or that this other person would make more of a move. And that person is probably going to retreat because they're feeling like, well, this is a positive. This is time alone in nature will help you recharge. And it says you and this person don't share the same vision, which I think that possibly is true, but don't take that too literally, because I feel like that is what this other person is thinking and feeling. But I think that we'll pull another card, but I think that also because they're not in that person's shoes, whoever's not in that person's shoes, they really aren't positioned in a place to judge it. Okay, but the other person feels, you know, like we're just not in the same situation. I would never make them wait. I would never do this to them. I must not be important. Something like that. What else for Libra? So it's actually damaging something else. Souls incarnate into human experience to resolve past life experiences, work through any painful lessons, and turn them into an opportunity for growth. So there might be, again, nature. Look. Spend time in nature. Retreat, 2 retreat cards. Retreat from your busy life and connect with wildlife and Mother Earth in its raw and beautiful form. So somebody's feeling like, I must not be important. We must not, I would never do this to them. How would they, I must not be that important, or they wouldn't just let it drag out like this. Something like that. But I'm feeling really strongly like, even though that is a valid feeling, remember the spider web, there's more moving parts here than you can see. As I heal, I'm setting us free. Interesting. Too many cards. Okay, see? There is an element of worrying about what people think. It's like not wanting to, trying to cut down and limit the negative, you know, gossip and talk. What other people think about me is none of my business. I choose to let that go. So how does this person feel towards Libra? Give thanks for the blessings of love to soon come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Well, she's kissing a tree. I feel like this person, Libra, is just very, you know, consumed with the situation that they're in and trying to deal with. So they aren't really, you guys are not really in the same place. Wow. Twin flames. Look at this. Wow. So twin flame, your passion ignites. Honor and treasure the relationship, for it's truly sacred. And surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and it will work out. So this person has to do with what they've got to do now. And the reason it's probably so hard for you, or the person that's feels left out, is because, you know, it's like that one-itis thing. It's kind of like they are only dealing and thinking about and feeling about this one person. Well, the other person that's trying to get out of something is trying to juggle emotions and feelings of several people. So it's just not apples to apples. So you really can't just say, you know, you really just can't say that they don't feel the same as I do. Well, they're not in the same position. Okay, so that's just really, really, I think, important to understand. But there is action that needs to be taken. Somebody's just, it's building, it's bothering them. It's not fun. What message can Libra get to help them grow? Oh my gosh. So, you know, when we love someone, this is crazy. When we love someone and it's meant to be, I mean, part of that is not... I mean, part of that means, you know, not trying to control. It's kind of like, you love them. If you love them, you love them. You know, it doesn't mean that it's going to work out the way you think it should, or the way, that doesn't mean that you expect it doesn't mean that they have to do everything the way, I mean, it's kind of like, we get frustrated when people don't do things the way we want them to, you know? But that's not really love. It's like, it's putting too much expectation for someone to be like us, and that's not realistic for someone to handle everything the same way you would, you know? But it looks like you got a soulmate. So here's the solution. The solution is for you to move, do your own thing. Don't get bogged down by feeling rejected by somebody that isn't fully available to you right now. You've got to, you know, do everything you can to better yourself. Get yourself busy. Work towards your passion. Work towards your pentacles. Work towards being the person that you want to be with. You know, but definitely, I have a big issue with people getting tarot readings, and because the tarot reading said it's a soulmate and a twin flame and that they want to be with you, that people put their lives on hold and then kind of live in the feeling of rejection and waiting. And I think that's a really low vibration. So I really strongly encourage you not to do that, even if that means being with other people or meeting other people, just to keep your vibe high and keep that feeling of, and I know a lot of you are going to disagree with me, and you, of course, what you guys think and feel and believe trumps what I think and feel and believe, always. But my experience and opinion is that anybody that says, I'll wait, there's no one else I can be with, is setting themselves up to be in a low vibe. Okay, it's just, in my opinion, it's not healthy. There could be other soulmates along the way, and other lessons, and other karmics that need to happen while this person's not able to be present or can, you know, be with you. Then there are other people that you probably should be learning from. Okay, does that make sense? Let's do one moon oracle, and then we will wrap up for Libra. Wow, it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. So yeah, stop sitting around waiting. Doesn't mean you control this. It means that you need to get your body moving, take action, take the next first step. Just the last thing you can do. See, look at this. I feel like this is going to blow up. I really do. It says a fiery climax approaches. Look at those, both Aries. You may be dealing with an Aries. And look at the next one, Libra. A new romantic cycle begins. Don't let your vibe get lowered by waiting, though. That's what I'm trying to say here. Okay. All right. I love you guys. I hope this is helpful. Let's talk in the comments. Okay. Bye, Libra.